I am going to make some pumpkin soup now because it's fall. Pumpkin is like a fall thing, soup is also a fall thing. I think the two go together very well. Also, I've never made like the pumpkin soup that we always used to have by myself. I've never done this before, so now's the time. I'm gonna make it right now. Let me show you all of the ingredients and then let's get cooking. Here are all of my ingredients. We have obviously the pumpkin, then we have this spice, which I have no idea what it's called in English. I'll put it up. We have some thyme and then some beef soup spice, salt and pepper. This is gonna be for like making the soup creamy. It's like a, no idea, I'll just put it up on the screen. And then we have pumpkin seed oil for like topping off the soup. Here's the finished product. We have all of the spices on there and the pumpkin obviously. I put a little bit of olive oil on top to make them a bit more crispy and burn faster. And now this is gonna go in the oven. 30 minutes later and the pumpkins are all nice and done. They're smoking a little bit right now. But yeah, all of the spices are kind of burnt, which is okay for me because I like that taste. And I'm gonna pack all of this into my blender over here and then blend it and have some soup. I'm gonna add the last spice, which is the beef soup spice. And then I'm gonna add some of the cream. I think that's good. It looks so good. Amazing. And I'm just gonna put some oil on top and then we're ready. And here we have it, the perfect fall dinner. I'm just gonna mix in the oil a little bit now. The oil kind of adds, I don't know, taste, flavor, also kind of a little bit of hotness to it, and it just tastes really good. I'm so excited to try this. So, I got a couple of new books. One of them I actually didn't buy. Let's start with this one. So the first book that I'm going to show you today is also very random. There's one romance book, a couple of, I guess, fantasy books, and then this one, which I don't know what category to put this in. So I took part in this book exchange thing on Instagram. A friend of mine posted it in her story and I took part of it in it. So I got this book. This is the first one that I got. I don't know if I'm going to get any more, but I got one. It's called Alibi by Agatha Christie. I have no idea what it's about. It's probably a detective book since it is with the, I still don't know how to say his name, Poirot, the detective that she always writes about. A woman is supposed to have murdered her husband, but now she died herself, and the question is, was it suicide? Was it somebody else? I don't know. But yeah, it's a pretty average size book. Got about 300 pages. Not too bad. I also really like the cover. But yeah, I didn't pick this myself, but I'm very interested to see what it's about. And the person that sent me this actually wrote a note in the front. It says, "Hi Viola, I hope you like my favorite book. It's really one of Agatha's best work." All the best. Secret, that's an Austrian name. So yeah, book number 1. Book number 2. TikTok influenced me. It's not a TikTok book talk book or anything, but there's the movie From Me Before You, and I have seen countless TikToks of like nice or actually sad scenes in the movie, and I've never watched the movie and I've never read the book, and I saw this for I think €3 on some used book site, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get this because I really wanna like know what happens. I think there is like a second part to this. No idea, but I'm definitely gonna read this. It's a little bit bigger, but yeah, I was also kind of feeling like a nice romance book. I don't think it's nice. I think there's like a really sad ending. I again know nothing about it besides the scenes that I've seen on TikTok. But yeah, book number 2, Me Before You. And now we're getting into fantasy. These are all kind of in the same world. Let's start with the Song of Achilles. I researched how to say it. First of all, this cover is so beautiful. It's also used, it's a little bit beat up like in the gold thing, but I love it. It's so pretty. It's also a pretty big standard book, I think. We got 400 pages. Oh, there's a picture in here. Oh, it's the author. I thought it was gonna be like a nice drawing or something. But yeah, so I really liked Cert's. Still don't know how to say her name. So I thought, why not get this book from the same author, because I really liked like how she retold the story. So book number 3, Song of Achilles. And now we have a series. I did mention this before, but all of these are the Percy Jackson books. I finally got them. They finally shipped out. So this is part 1 to 5. There is a sixth one coming out, I think this month, so September 2023. So that's why I got all of the first 5 of them, because I want to reread them. And I have to say, these books are so much smaller than I remember them being. I thought they were like this much bigger and like at least like double the size. I don't know, I was a child when I read these, so maybe I was just really small and thought that the books were bigger, no idea. But these are all not huge books, they're pretty standard. Like this one I think is the biggest one, the first one and the 5th one. But yeah, Percy Jackson 1 through 5. I also love the covers. This is the first one, the second one, number 3. This one's a bit creepy because the person is like, you know. This one, I really like the colors on this one, but I think the last one is actually my favorite. Love it! And in the same Greek world, we have Ariadne. Look at the cover. Oh my gosh, I don't know why. I mean, I'm very happy about it, but I don't know why they make those covers so pretty. I love it. Also a very big book. It's a retelling of Ariadne's story, Ariadne. It's by Jennifer Saint, and I found this on Goodreads actually when I was looking through similar books like certs. So yeah, I'm so excited to start this. This might actually be the first one that I start. Yeah, I'm very excited about all of my new books. I did tell, like, I put myself on a book buying ban actually. Did I go through with it? No. Am I ever gonna go through with any buying ban? Absolutely not. But yeah, so those are all of my new books. I still have a couple of thrillers and like crime books that I still have not read on my shelf. And by a couple, I mean 20 plus. But yeah, these are all of my new ones. I am so pleasantly surprised by this book. I got it for I think €2 from some grocery store that I think they just had it as like something the bookstores didn't want or couldn't sell or something, I don't know, but the book is really good. My main reason for getting it was that it was very cheap. But I'm only like 30 or 40 pages in, maybe 50, I don't know, but it's really good and it's written very gripping. Like I want to keep reading, and I'm only very few pages in. It has about 450 pages. It is a little bit thicker than my usual books, but yeah, it's a really good book and I'm very excited to keep reading. We're about to go on a little walk now in the woods close to our house, but yeah, I'm so excited to keep reading this book because the David Hunter book that I read recently, it was very good too. I gave it I think 4 or 5 stars. And it was a little bit different from the usual David Hunter like scheme, but I still figured out who like the bad guy was pretty quickly, I would say. I had like a suspicion and it actually came true, but this book I have no idea what's gonna happen, so I'm very excited to keep reading.
Really?
Good morning. I just woke up and I did my skincare and took the dog for a walk. And now I'm gonna keep puzzling because I don't think I talked about this yesterday. I got this puzzle in the mail and I am obsessed with it. So I wanted to build it, but I thought I could easily build it in like, I don't know, 2 hours. The parts of this puzzle are so weird. Let me show you. Okay, like this one, it's not that bad, but you can kind of tell. There's so many that are like, what is this? What is this supposed to be? And there's like so many of them that just don't make sense at all. Like all of these long ones. Yeah, and so it's taking me kind of a while because some parts like fit together, but they don't go together because there's some weird shape that goes with the other like part. So I'm gonna finish this puzzle. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to finish it today, but I'm gonna keep working on it right now. So just gonna keep reading my book, which is this one. It's also available in English. I am, I think, 70 pages in. Yeah, no, 60. And it's really good so far. It's written very, not like gripping, but also kind of, yes. So I think what is gonna be like one of the main like events, I don't want to spoil anything, so I'm not gonna say anything, even though I think that this one's on the back because that's like what it all starts with. But it's written very good where you can actually connect with the 2-3 main characters already, and there's a few pages in the beginning that are like out of nowhere, and I'm very excited to see how those people in that like scene come in later. I hope they're good and not like the bad guys or the bad girls, I don't know. But yeah, really liking the book so far. While I was puzzling, my book collection grew. I did mention this before. I took part in a book exchange thing on Instagram, and I just got 2 more, so 3 in total. And we have, I think they're both German books. Zwei Hand voll Leben, so 2 hands full of life, and it's something about 2 ladies that are like in wartime Germany or like after it, I think, and they are connected somehow. I don't know yet. I didn't read the back text too much, and also it wasn't telling me too much, but that person that sent me this said it's her favorite book, so I am definitely gonna read it. And then we have another favorite of somebody else. This is Die Stadt der träumenden Bücher, so the city of dreaming books, and I am obsessed with this cover.